I've been pouring my blood, sweat, and tears, though sadly, quite literally, into building my own mining farm, chasing passive income. And some news has come across my desk that really excites me.
New has come to light.
My name's Vosk. You may know me from the VoskCoin YouTube channel. If not, well, hey, and I hope you subscribe and stick around. Maybe you've seen some of our crazy mining farm build up. Oh, we're just getting warmed up. But here's the deal, here's the scoop. There's a cryptocurrency that's putting out over $100,000 in newly mined coins per day, and there's new miners coming for it. And they're gonna be ASIC miners, which is what I've been building my mining farm around. ASIC miners are purpose-built custom computers, basically passive income machines. But there's a really dark side to that industry. But this is some of the more exciting news I've seen recently, which is going to lead to some very profitable and unfortunately probably expensive miners very soon. What, when, where, and how much? ALPH. We've talked about this in a video recently, but not broken apart to be its own dedicated piece. It's putting out around 1.6 to 2 freaking new Bitcoin mined per day. Obviously, you don't mine Bitcoin with ALPH. It's a comparison of emissions. So 1.66 Bitcoin is over $100,000 of newly mined coins per day. We often use mining pool stats to track mining pool stats or mining coin stats, emission especially, but they don't track ALPH. It's on there, but all their stuff's broken, so not very helpful. This coin was also up another 50 cents per coin just within the last week. This cryptocurrency is ranked 367 by its market cap against all the other ones in the world per CoinGecko. $166 million market cap. It's up a whopping 600% in the last year. It's down 36% in the last 30 days. Rabbit had a video talking about this, and I remember seeing this too. I was like, so a coin that's not ASIC mineable is partnering with an ASIC miner. Where do you think that's going? He's right though. This is a major blow to GPU mining. This is a big chunk of daily mining profitability being siphoned away from the GPU mining community. And it keeps happening time and time again. There are no ASIC coins that are going to GPU. There are many GPU coins that keep getting sucked up by ASIC miners. Let's not forget that if Kaspa had committed to being GPU mineable, people would be starting to think, hoping and chanting that, is this the next Ethereum for GPU mining? Is GPU mining back? First it was Litecoin that brought on a GPU mining golden era, right? And then Ethereum ushered in the true golden age of GPU mining. Kaspa could have been their hero.
You were the chosen one!
No, instead, it is the most profitable coin to mine with ASIC miners, leading to some of the most interesting, most profitable, and unfortunately most expensive mining machines. ALPH and some other cryptocurrencies have been FPGA mined, especially by these ASIC style FPGA miners. They remind me of like the black miners, which pros and cons to those, but overall FPGA mining historically has proven to be a bad investment, at least in my opinion. Go try it for yourself and you know how it goes. You'll often see dev fees on FPGA bit streams, which is basically like the mining program to be FPGA mining coins, have things like a 10% dev fee. It's, to be frank, it's ridiculous. It's absurd. Look at the top coins that it lists on here, right? You see Ironfish, which just forked to a new mining algorithm, Fish Hash, to a new algorithm really kind of designed around GPU mining. But the writing's on the wall that ASIC miners will come for that algorithm too, and eventually, in my opinion, take it over. But I think what they currently did is admirable. You look at Kaspa, right? Would have been great to FPGA mine that when it was time, but FPGA mining has come and gone. ASIC miners are magnitudes better to the point that you would never turn this on for Kaspa mining. Then there's Radiant and ALPH, right? And this is the older K10. The latest FPGA miner, especially a prepackaged release, is the Coal Engine P2. Jingle Mining seems to have a distribution agreement with them. It can mine ALPH, and it could mine Ironfish before they forked, as well as Radiant. And it can mine Carlson, which I thought was supposed to be like the GPU mineable version of Kaspa. But it looks like Carl's been hanging out with the FPGA boys, which is a field programmable gate array. FPGA is kind of like a more powerful and incredibly more cumbersome graphics card. I've been thinking about ordering one of these. I've requested one to review on the channel, and I'm just gonna keep mulling that one over. ALPH is scalable blockchain for users, decentralized, proof of less work, dApps, decentralized applications, right? It's a project I'm rooting for, but as it stands, doesn't particularly stand out. I like the dark theme. I like that they have a mining focus. I like this way better than all of the lame layer 2s that just keep piggybacking and piggybacking and piggybacking on top of Ethereum and all the other ETH clones and whatever. So I do find it refreshing in that regard. So yeah, I do think that we're going to see a Bitmain Antminer ALPH ASIC show up in the shop sooner than later. I'm not just speculating. What we've been hearing through the grapevine, some of our connections, this, that, whatever. They've confirmed Bitmain ALPH ASIC soon. That's pretty. These are good sources, by the way. Just be very clear. And check out this network hash rate. It's up huge, right? 6 months ago, 70, 50, 60 terahash, peaked at 500 terahash. The network has 10x'd in size. I will say that over that time period, the price had astronomical growth. I think it's really everything kind of happening at the same time. If you got an FPGA miner, why wouldn't you be flipping it over here? If you got a GPU miner, you may be pointing it here. If you've been building an ASIC miner, you're definitely turning it on, and as they always say, testing. But do you want some more fuel for the fire? Do you really have the audacity to think that this is some clickbait bullshit talking out his ass video? Nah, I'm no super genius, dude. Signs are everywhere. Next up, is ALPH the focus of our upcoming miner? Yeah, it probably is. So yeah, I think we're going to see multiple ALPH ASIC miners. I think they're going to rapidly develop and advance. It's probably going to be a first batch hero. Next couple batches, depends on the market conditions, and then it will only be several months after that initial release. Lo and behold, they'll probably come out with a better version. I will say that at least in like the realm, the view of Kaspa ASIC miners, the original Kaspa ASIC miners are still doing pretty well nearly a year later. They haven't been completely displaced. I think some of these miner manufacturers, especially with different manufacturer competition here, right, they've got to come out with a good unit. Historically, some of these companies have basically played miners, released super downclocked, crappy spec ones, and then pretty quickly came out with a new model, and it just completely displaced the original models. It's devastating, or they make too many, and it crushes the mining profitability. So this is a big deal. I mean, you look at the emission, right? On these coins that are tracked here, this puts this coin somewhere around being the 9th highest cryptocurrency in daily mining emission. I don't think some people really understand the magnitude of that, the gravity of that. We're talking daily emissions well beyond Cadena. That's higher than Nervos network. That could be 2-3 times bigger than Monero XMR. It's 3, 4, 5 times higher than Dash. Cryptocurrencies you probably know and are familiar with. And this is above them, yet you're thinking, what's a stupid coin? We got another coin, I never even heard of it. Maybe you have. But the bottom line is, if nothing else, this is interesting and a big deal for cryptocurrency miners. So I'm Vosk. Again, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe. If for no other reason than we run 10 seconds of tails in every video, because she, of course, is our beautiful little Doge. And if you didn't know, Doge is the second most profitable coin to mine yet again. See you later, Kaspa, because Kaspa did take that spot for a little bit. And now Doge has a commanding 1 million a day lead, which is very substantial. And let's not forget that Litecoin is merge mined with Doge. So, hey, that was a long 10 seconds of tails. I'll see you on the next one. All right, so right after I shot this, That evening, Goldshell came out and announced their AL box or ALPH box or their ALPH box, their whatever, the ALPH ASIC miner. And the stats are ridiculous. So it's 360 gigahash a second, consuming 180 watts. So if you take an NVIDIA 3080, after you pay the electric of like 33 cents a day, you're gonna pull in about 29 cents mining ALPH. If you run Goldshell's new mini ASIC miner, it'll pull in $113 currently. But remember, they're gonna make a bunch of these. Bitmain's about to come out with their own ALPH ASIC, and now we have word that IBLink is also rumored to be launching an ALPH ASIC miner, and IBLink as well as Goldshell seem to have a lot of overlap on their miner models recently. You know what's cool? Passive income. You know what's even cooler? You earning passive income. And you can start doing that today by ordering an ASIC mining rig from ASIC Marketplace. Well, I mean, it's in their name. They better be good at this, right? And don't forget to punch in the code VoskCoin to save some coin the next time you order from them.